two are Herrera, Rondon, and Voinovich, who are graduated now.
And one would think that would bode well for his chances at securing a golden ticket.
They very well could. He's gonna have to get through Danny Wask first, who's had an outstanding tournament. Caleb Henson already in on an attack.
In the red, pounces on a single leg, has Wask in the air. Wask avoids, going out, but they call a whistle on a bounce, so no continuation there. Yeah, I mean, nobody makes it to the finals without having a tough, a great tournament. You know, front side and back side is littered with people. Wow, how about that throw by?
Wask has really been solid this year, but not in the rankings, hasn't hit as many of the ranked opponents. He was a national prep champ, but not as deep a weight as you sometimes see at national preps with COVID. Henson has been rock solid all year. Barely any losses, was a Super 32 champ. And part of this Georgia core, it's one of the best groups of kids from Georgia to come through.
Yeah, don't sleep on any Georgian wrestlers. They are not Team Georgia from a while ago. Ooh, roll through with that 2-on-1. Little tricky 4-point attempt. Doesn't land, so just a step out so far.
Yeah,
a lot of torque on that shoulder, though.
That one doesn't feel great on the shoulder.
No.
Wask giving himself a rub down here.
Yeah, Coach Buxton. Buxton trained, legendary Jersey coach. Gives Wask some encouragement. At a certain point, there's not much to say when you're in the finals, except there's no going back. It's either win or keep going or defeat. So, looking for chest wrap exposure on a shot by Henson. 2 offered, 2 confirmed. So wasn't bothering him enough to stop him from getting a nice exposure, taking the lead.
Yeah, really nice exposure there from Wask.
So early in the match, time for Henson to work. But Wask can't relax and sit on that 1-point lead. Now he's driving Caleb Henson off the mat. That'll be grounded. So yeah, we talked about that high ranking for Henson. Wask doesn't seem to be concerned about it.
He's not worried about it. He had another upset win in the semifinals over Eric Gibson. He trailed for a lot of that match, ended up coming back and winning 12-8, one of the more exciting matches of the semifinals. Wow.
Throw by, he's get that 2-on-1 work, and he's dangerous there. Tried the roll through earlier, his second throw by attempt, and the snap down, go behind is worth 2. It's behind the legs. Looking for a little modified leg lace. Had a leg and a hip.
Seeing that turn a little bit more in the last couple of years. Hard slap. We'll see just an attention right now.
Yeah, Henson took that one. He pointed at himself. All right, a little bit too aggressive there, but retook the lead. 3-2 now. Doesn't want to leave anything to chance. He's got the VT on his shoes. He will be at Virginia Tech. Double leg straight on by Wask. Now retaking the lead for the second time, or just taking the lead for the second time.
Henson smart to turn down, just gave up 2.
Henson answering right back on a single leg. Hasn't scored yet, though.
Ooh, he may give up a point.
Slipping out of danger, and a point for Wask. How about that awareness? Henson trying to pounce, and Wask kind of shucked him off. And Henson tumbled out of bounds, gave up another point, so he trails by 2.
Another deep attack.
Back in on a single leg. Wask, his defense, too good right now. We go to the break. This is got to be exactly where Daniel Wask wanted to be against a guy like Caleb Henson right now. 2-point lead.
He's looked outstanding offensively and defensively. I mean, he was all but dead to rights on that takedown on the edge. Ended up not only defending, but getting Caleb Henson out of bounds.
There's a 4-time All-American Hokie grad, David McFadden. That was him with the small towel. There he is.
Back to his Jersey roots, helping coach Team New Jersey, although now at the Pennsylvania RTC.
And we're underway in the second. Wask still with that 2-point lead. Henson on the attack. Wask avoids giving up any more points.
Shot from, roll through.
Immediate belly whizzer roll through by Henson.
Wask wants this 1 point, and he's going to get it.
So the lead for Henson just momentarily until Wask covers for a 1-point reversal.
He's looking for that same turn that Henson was looking for earlier.
Yeah, you get a hip, you thread one of the legs, that one is bent, and I'll leave it to the technician experts to explain a little bit better, but 2-on-1 back trip, that's gonna really help Henson out. 4 offered, 2 is confirmed.
That was beautiful.
They looked like they were at their feet though. Were they not on their feet when?
They were certainly on their feet. The question is whether his back exposed.
Good point. That's the other part of a feet to back is the back part.
They're gonna challenge, and they want 4. We'll see what happens.
So you put 1 point at risk for a potential 2 more points. It's you know, I didn't see it as clearly as maybe the coaches do. We'll see what comes of it.
Both these guys, seniors, and are going to be seniors in the fall. Caleb Henson from Woodward High School in Georgia. Danny Wask, part of that Blair Academy tradition. And we'll see if they put this one up on the board for us to look at.
Yeah, Blair, a powerhouse for a couple generations now. Out in northwest New Jersey. Very close to the Lehigh Valley, maybe generally in the Lehigh Valley. Now we'll get a replay on the big screen. You see both wrestlers going to look up in the Fargo Dome.
And they're going to put.
There's the Russian tie. Times this foot sweep beautifully. And
that's going to be 4, I believe.
Yeah, that's.
He does turn that chest down at the end, but
he turns,
he
but
looks exposed
his
to me.
butt was on the mat, in my opinion, in time.
Oh, they're going to say just 2.
Okay, so call upheld.
Failed challenge. I'm surprised. Henson still has criteria, so he is in the lead. So savvy challenge for that point, although giving up that point could come into play.
And yeah, no more challenge brick either for Henson. In his corner. Wask on the attack. Henson parries him away. 1:45 to go. Wask reaching in now, straight on double. Henson stops him. Now he goes in underneath. Looking to come out the back. Wask reaching for ankles. Henson's got to free those feet. Wask holding on for now by fingertips and toes. Good flexibility on the knee. Henson will not be denied. 9-7. That's the 9 points he wanted.
Great fundamental finish. You see a lot of guys go for that big straight back finish, and
yeah, they get greedy a little bit.
Yeah, it can be. I mean, it's a fun highlight when it works, but when you're wrestling a guy as skilled as Wask is, not always the safest move. So Henson took his time, got the finish. Smart wrestling.
Yeah, 2 guys as technically proficient as these two. Not only do you have to hit everything correctly, you have to be precise about it. They're not going to come easy. Shot in by Wasp. Henson, feet to the boundaries, see if he can circle in. Powerful shot. 40 seconds to go. Wasp still in this, has a chance for a big upset. Would be the biggest win in his young career. Under 30. Henson, very smooth, goes back in, immediately has Wask draped over his back. He's fine to hang out here for a little bit. 15 seconds. Doesn't want to give up 2.
Still has a lead on criteria, does Henson.
5 seconds, just holding on for Henson. We're going to stay in parterre. 2 won by the skin of his teeth, Caleb Henson.
9-9 on criteria, big
and
flex.
Georgia
And
Virginia Tech, 9-9, 9-9-9-9-9-9.
big win for Caleb Henson. Super 32 title, Fargo title, flex on the big stage, and I have a feeling this guy's going to be the recipient of a golden ticket.
I have a feeling too.